Sorry, this is how you heal your chakras on the guitar. Yeah. Okay. This is your root chakra. So focus on your root chakra and think of red and then earth. Play the C. C? Can you see the C? Play the C note. Now we go to the sacral chakra, which is orange. Creativity. Orange lion. D. D. Now go to E. Your solar plexus. There's also chakra here, but it's in the middle of these two notes. And okay, so yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow in my solar plexus. Shooting out the rainbows because we noticed how it's reckless. Yeah. To the heart. Na, na, na. Heart. Green. This is F. I believe the heart chakra is actually like F sharp or something. Okay, so one can have, there's chakras, there's like actually like 100 or 1,888 billion trillion chakras. I don't know, but I work with 3 or 4 different heart chakras. One here, one here, one here, one here for me. So those are my 4 hearts. Green as an angel. I'm feeling all love. Something above. I'm higher. Wishes to be in love with the sea. Calling a higher frequency. There's no shame, we just love 'cause we can be. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No shame, we just love infinity. Now I've come to the root. It's how you speak and how you note. we speak. Blue is blue. It's like imagining a rainbow shooting out of you into infinity, coming through back, shooting out into infinity, and once you get all those aligned in one, if you focus on all the chakras at once instead of just one at a time, it's very cool. So maybe you can like pull in all the billions of chakras that there are in your body and just resonate them to a higher frequency all at once if you learn to understand all of them. Okay. So speaking in the blue, just being blue, 'cause that's what we do. We're the blue people. This is how the higher heart speaks to you. Want you to know just what I do. I'm flying so I can see. The ground is where I'm supposed to be for now. I've been flying up, so getting so rough. It's time to love the ground. 'Cause I've been flying so high in my little dreams, that's why I'm just finding home. This 3D is where I belong, 'cause I'm in all dimensions at once. We raise 3D into higher conscious. We meet, yeah, 3D is just been tampered with, but we can fix it. 'Cause it's really all a dream in this world. All 3D is just a dream like a rose. When I go high up in my dreams, I see that it's the same as we. And I wanted to share that you really care. And this is for you. You and all that you do. Okay. Some more yellow. My yellow's dying. Haha, just kidding. So we can fry out our chakras sometimes if we use too much energy in them. Yet, we can just sleep and the energy will come back. It's infinite. So things may break, but we can fix them. Now here is the third eye. They're following me around. All these places I haven't found these places. Okay, but the third eye is A. So purple. I'm flying to a world to fear but ourselves. And everything is purple, yeah, everything is purple, but in ourselves. Yeah, everything is purple ridiculous, we love the fun. I don't even care, here we can dance and shine and share here because we are one. I hold the world inside of me just to make sure you're high with me. I want you to know there's no crashing soul. You can ride a plane and it might crash, but you're still surviving the ash. There's no death and no pain. We're all here and it's the same, same, same. We're all the same, the same, the same. But the point of this is for you to know. Doesn't matter if you care or grow. In this life we wanna share, we love, so we'll be there in the end for you, even though we've screwed up. Yeah, it happened too, but it's all the same. And we're loving, we have no shame. You can act crazy as you want, you're still my friend. You can flip out and die, still my friend. No matter what they say, we are with each other big. And we all have many selves. Yes, we all have many selves. This is the crown chakra. B. No, B, okay. Where's it? My white cord may be damaged and so is my head, but I'm still with God and he still pretends that I'm not here, but I really am. So let's get together and let's shake hands, cause I'm seriously coming to heal ya. It's just gonna take some time. If you need me, I'm here on your mind. Feel free to email. Please let me know your name. Free to talk to me, cause I'll try the best to you. I will hear your pain, I will do it. Like a motherfucker, so you knew it. Okay. So the crown can be pink or white. However you'd like to do it is just right. I hope you understand and love what I'm saying. If you don't, it's okay, because I'm just playing. No, really, I'm serious, but hey, we're with each other in the end, and that's just great. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the chakras and root. There you go. Oops, I skipped the word. Maybe because my too big. Oops. I love you all. Losing focus. Oh my god, that's so weird. Who does that? orange, yellow, green, blue, third eye, purple, white, and pink. Okay, so I want you to understand that this is science. Like in the 70s, people used to talk about tripping on acid and seeing colors through notes. But this is science. Frequencies are colors that match notes. So in string theory, we learn about how life is music. And it's true when you test it for yourself. So if you want to research that and you haven't, you probably should. Quantum physics. There's really simple, basic YouTube videos that will teach you everything about quantum physics that it makes sense, it breaks down, and everybody really needs to see those because it is completely essential if you want to live in a harmonious and happy life. If you don't want to live in bliss, then forget about it. But if you do want to live in bliss, you should definitely watch those videos. Things like this, Dr. Quantum, something like that. You search that. There's few basic quantum physics theories or truths that it's wonderful to learn about, which includes the string theory and split split scientific. You'll find them. Okay, so look them up. Trust in your actions. Trust in what you're doing. Have faith in yourself. Don't be stupid with your faith, but have faith. I trust you. You trust me. We're here together. We're family. It rhymes, so it's true. When you accidentally rhyme, you know it's true. Okay, so anyway, so this is science, not drugs. Simply science. Frequencies are colors. Frequencies are music. Vibrations. Okay, so if you don't understand yet some of what I'm saying, you feel free to ask me any questions. I'm here for you. I have tons of people asking me questions, so sorry if it takes a while to get back to you. If you want me to make a video for you, I'll do my best to do that. Answering your questions. And I'm gonna make some funny videos too about bloopers of 2012. We all screwed up, and it's so funny, so we should just make fun of ourselves. Outtakes, 2012 outtakes. Everything that went wrong. It's time for fixing. We pretty much came here. Those who know what I'm talking about, we came here, everybody came here together as one, of course, to go through this process of craziness. And we all, through the last 25,000 years, went through this cycle in 24,500 something. But we went through this cycle where we pretty much destroyed everything, split everything apart. And now it's time to bring it all back together. And in the past 10 years or so, we also did that. We just pretty much divided to conquer and unite. Because when you destroy something and then find out you can put it back together, can you feel me on what kind of bliss and faith that gives you when you completely lose everything and then you notice that you have the ability to put it back together, even if your house is haunted by crazy demons and spirits and stuff. You can still learn how to just give them consideration. Just and understand why they're there and what they're doing before you take action. Don't be impulsive with um, dark spirits, young souls, children, and also ourselves, and also other beings who are on different paths. We have to give them our consideration and understand why they're doing what they're doing on the deepest level that we can. If we can't do that, then it creates confusion, and it creates separation, and people come into your life that try to kind of eat you up. They'll eat you up if you don't give them your consideration and you understand them and give them your compassion and consideration and take the time to feel them out and why are they doing what they're doing? Who are they? Because in that you find that nobody is evil at all. Every spirit here is so divine. They're just doing their own thing and on their own path. So this takes inner discussion with yourself on exactly what is going on here. What can we create together? Can we understand each other? Can we be harmonious with each other? Can we feel great even when we're gurring? This is my favorite backpack. My dad gave it to me. Feeling great. So I have heard voices come in that are like, I love you. That's why we really have to just realize that just because something sounds bad doesn't mean it's bad. It's just what it is, and it's beautiful the way it is. And even I have to bring up this very important situation with reptilians. Eating babies or whatever people think they eat babies, just not. The reptilians' minds and hearts are so powerful that they are fucking crazy. And that is why, and they're so compassionate as well and loving, and that is why they have been the ones to blame. Because of course all extraterrestrials are one and united. They understand unity consciousness. Here on Earth we do not understand unity consciousness yet. So we can be like, no, reptilians are the dark side. The dark side of the spaceships. They're creating war. No. Obviously, no, they're all one up there. They are respected and enjoyed by all beings. Pleiadian, Lyran, Arcturian, all the vibrations of above, all the rainbows, all the spirits, all the one are just one. There's crystal, indigo, rainbow, all those things. They are all the same actually. In the end, we are all crystal, indigos, rainbows, showing it's true. And so when we go through this process of dividing each other, we find that we are actually one with each other in peace. And because we feel destroyed ourselves, so we understand why somebody fucked up. Yet things are so deep and so complex sometimes that there's no way to explain them. We cannot explain why crazy shit happens in the extraterrestrial world. Okay? Because we just have to understand that we don't understand. And yes, all beings above are one, and we have come here to be one with each other, and hopefully we can create contact if we put our guns down, because we raised out of the ground because if we came down or if the spaceships came down here, everybody would just freak out, obviously. People are fucking afraid of those things. So, we come here in peace and we show that we are not fucking crazy. We are all from above. We are all from above. In the inside of Earth, outside of Earth itself. It's just one and above. And um, Earth's not even a young planet. People say Earth's a young planet, but it's not even a young planet. It is actually a mother to children. So when young souls don't understand and they're afraid, it's okay to be here with Mother Earth. And that's why Mother Earth is called Mother Earth, because she is compassionate with the beings of the younger generation. So, but yet in that sense, they're not young. They're older souls and younger souls, because God is creating new all the time, but even God is still learning, and we don't want to create this confusion all the time, so we have to understand that putting people in cages is not the solution. We put people on this planet, and actually, you know, being in a cage is a great lesson, but it's to do that for, it's just not, it should be more aligned with the higher truth. And when, like, honestly, somebody made a mistake, like, I made a mistake, like, I was so desperate to not kill myself, because I thought I was going to kill myself, so I didn't care anymore, and I let somebody else lead me into trouble. I took a check, and I tried to cash it in, and I didn't know it was forged, so I went to prison, right? So, that was the craziest thing I've ever been through. And, you know, when you're in there, you just want to bash your head against the wall. But it's funny because later, even though I'm grateful for the experience, most people wouldn't be and shouldn't be. Later, it was figured out by the police and everything that I actually was just trying to survive and really didn't hurt anyone. Um, So I went through tons of trouble just because I was trying to survive, and I made a simple mistake because I was a young child. So I had a dream where I was in inner earth and I was in a cage. And I was like, oh my god, can somebody get me out of here, please? And this being, compassionate being, was like, of course you can get out. Why would I ever why would I ever lock you in the cage? Of course you can go. Of course. That is just fine. You are a good person and I can see that because I'm not ignoring the truth. When we know the truth, we don't have to bring all these good people into horrible places. And yeah, it's a wonderful lesson, but it's time to really grow up and be in heaven on earth, because you know we're struggling and so many people are struggling. So we have to discuss this within ourselves and find what actually is the truth. And we need better judges, not judges, but we need better systems of discovering exactly who is guilty or who should actually go prison. And maybe that's what God has been doing the whole time, but honestly, it is really time that Earth has a break from all this destruction and negativity, and there's enough darkness in the world so we don't have to create more, right? So why do we discuss these things? What do? It's because we need our creative mind and intelligence. We need our intelligence to be creative. We need our imagination. Grow your imagination and you'll be in bliss. If you have your imagination, you have everything. If for me it's like in this 3D dimension or 3D in this place, it's like I'm in two places at once. I have my imagination. There I'm snowboarding, I'm playing hockey. Now I'm running through the jungle with a tiger. And there's a lion here with me right now. Yeah, like a little kid's imagination. When you practice using your imagination, it grows stronger. Um, it is there, but you have to tune into it, and you can tune into it instantly, or if you have trouble, you just have to practice tuning into your imagination. So I have this world and my imagination, and my imagination does manifest what's in this world, so they are connected. I'm bringing this to you now because I'm so in depth with my tuning abilities as a creator. I cannot help but share what this is because I so much want to bring bliss to you. I want you to understand who I am, truthfully and naturally. And this is not a disguise. This is who I am. I am a malleable person. If you don't know what that means, I'm a chameleon. I shift and I look different all the time. Because that's what I like to do. I like to be one with the environment around me, and I like to change who I am and experience new consciousness all the time so I can understand other perspectives and be, one and be a resource to, help unite consciousnesses when they don't when other perspectives are not understood. And I'm so sorry to all those that might have gone crazy because of me. But I just want you to know that all these actions have brought bliss, and all those who have helped me, make your wishes because they are going to come true. Because I am so grateful. I appreciate so much everybody who has helped me. It is infinitely beautiful and awesome that you guys are here, all of you, every single one of you, and I miss all of you, and I'm so happy that I have friends that actually do care and are compassionate, and I understand that some friends just have to disappear sometimes. The thing is, I just miss you. I miss you all. Miss Katie, Miss Brian, David, Jesus Christ, I miss Max, I miss Lily so much. I miss all of Team Light, every single being. I have obviously been alone through this ascension, and it's time that I be with you guys. And I have given you many gifts in my sleep. I do separate into many people, many avatars, many bilocate, trilocate, so I am spreading out the gifts to whatever you need. We're making this record label, and this music is for Divine Essence. So those who are going to be a part of the record label, I think you know who you are. If you have any input on what the name is, you should let me know because we're still trying to figure out the name. It's been Starlion Records for a long time, but we need something else. So United World Association coming at you from the depths of love. I suppose I should tell you that there's still much to come. I'm still in a limited place. I'm not infinite right now. Wait, what? No, I'm just doing. We are all infinite, but I'm doing what I can right now. And that is the whole point of this process, is to show you that I really don't have money on me all the time. So those who are trying to take my money and asking me for money like I have money, I don't have it yet. I'm still giving gifts before I can, have my money and whatever. So, I'm trying to manifest infinite abundance for all. And so we'll be counting stars, not money. And in this time and in this presence, we greet you to let you know that we promise you, this is not harm, okay? I love you. I love the creeps, and I love the sheeps, and I love the reaps, and I love the Ascended Master is here with me all the time, and one being is all we can do. So try not to separate and divide yourselves, because you are divine beings and we love you too, and there's no worship of you are greater than me, but there is worship of you are as divine as the light I see around me. Around me I see infinite beauty all the time, because this universe is fucking awesome, right? I love this universe so much. Like, I could just do anything to make you happy and see this divineness. Like, um, yeah, I have been through hell lately, and I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, it's time to fix everything that I destroyed. Oops, sorry guys. It's just for you. Presents just for you. And coming on the quantum level, I would just like to say it's possible for me to be in 3 places at once, and 4 and 2. But I am just you, and I can only do what I do. So please understand, I am not a magician. I do not create things. Do not create things out of nothing. I work with what is. Okay? Do not manifest out of thin air. I concentrate on what should be, and if it is in line with divine spirit, it will be. Okay? So, now that we have come to the quantum level, I'd like to see how far this can go. On trusting your inner instincts, I want you to know that this is okay, and do not. Some of the most divine beings there are in this earth, they are going through the most intense struggle, and everyone hates them. So, when you see somebody that is going so crazy and everybody is just nuts around them and hates them or something like that, they could actually be the most divine creature you'll ever know. So, I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about all beings that we see as less than us. Because they are not less, they are us, they are we are them. And this is how we see, and then we reverse the scene, and then it comes back clean, and what? So, everything's the same in reverse, right? Because you can reverse it, but it's still the same song, okay? Reverse is the devil, straightforward is God. It's the same thing. It's not separation, okay? It is one in the eternal light of the eternal being. And I'm so grateful that you listened to this video. It's just you coming through, not supposed to damage anything or anybody, so do not let it damage you. This is for heart and for truth and for love. Because we want to make sure that you have a divine essence in your being all the time, and we want to make sure that you know you are divine. Okay? We want to make sure that you know you are all divine. Okay? You are divine. So listen to the air you breathe. Feel it coming through. There's so many different forms of manifesting magic. Do we even need to breathe sometimes? I don't know. But if that is your method, that is your way. But some people are divine in a way that you cannot see. So we cannot expect them to be like us. But we can live in a place that is like us. And that is our own choice. Okay? So we can love all and still live in a place that is our own choice. If you are living with somebody and have a conflict with them, just realize that you need to be in a space that is harmonious with your own space. Okay? And if you don't want to do that, or if you can't do that, you can find the bliss in what is. Right? So those are our only options. You can either change, try to, change it. Use your imagination to manifest something better. In times of struggle, I understand it can be really hard and you don't understand what's going on and everything's really weird, but and you can't grasp bliss or the reality of bliss. Yeah, that happens, but it's okay, and just trust in yourself and know that you do have the power to, change, create, paint situation you're in. Um, Divine manifesting is truth. If you are in a difficult situation, God will, He wants you to feel harmonious and happy if you want it. So if you align your intent with, harmony and what is to be now, which is new age or whatever you want to call it, new bliss, new harmony, new reality, new consciousness, you know, just trust in God and trust in Source and trust that He does want the best for you, she does want the best for you. And I just want to say, if you've lost something in your room, like a gnome took your stuff and hid it, this is how I find my stuff. This is what I do. I say, God, where's my shit? Where is it? And then I wait and walk around and see if I come on it, and if it doesn't show up, then I know that it's not supposed to be with me. So if it's lost for a reason. And if it's lost, you say, God, show me where it is. And God is right there for you all the time. Source, the universe, frequencies, the music, has a consciousness, as one. The entire universe, all parallel dimensions, has its own consciousness. It's crazy when we are jealous of each other. This is one of the greatest problems, jealousy. Okay? The thing about jealousy is that I talk to the cops because I've been in situations where men are jealous of other men, they want me or whatever. And I, you know, escaped murder and been probably killed a few times and just came back to life. No, I don't know. But I blacked out, so I wasn't drunk. I just probably got my body replaced or something. But anyway, so in the conscious mind, jealousy, when we are conscious, we realize that jealousy is the main destroyer of things, and the cops know that that is like the number one thing that is called crazy, right? But the number one reason the police are called is because of jealous, both men and women. And this is insane. This is incredibly difficult to try and solve because the heart is so strong that people act crazy sometimes when they're jealous, and we have to understand that jealousy will bring us to hell if we follow the path of being jealous of others and not accepting what we have and what we are and being happy with what we have. Okay. So, sorry for hurting me, and I love you if you love me. I love you too, no matter what. Um, but this is incredibly funny because I have to act like a fool to make sure you know you're okay. I love acting crazy, so you can too. So you know that you can act crazy, and it doesn't matter because you'll still be loved. Okay? So tune in to your heart and be good. And maybe I should play this tune on that. Okay. So I love you. Promise me that you won't die. Promise me that you'll be happy. That's the rainbow for you. For you guys infinitely and forever. Into infinity and beyond.